Hello, how are you guys doing? I've screwed up everything. I totally do not have all the things set up the way they ought to be right now. Oh good. Okay. It's partially right. I'll take it. It says morning coffee. We're not drinking coffee today. It is 86 now. The fan is actually working to some degree. So yeah, it's starting to cool down a bit, but it is still way hotter than it has any right to be. I need to fix the title on After Hours. After Hours people, Count Cannoli. How you doing? I hope you're having a better day today, man. Today is the 19th. Yesterday we streamed and we looked at a bunch of different stuff. I'm low-key thinking that we need air conditioning. Enjoying your Juneteenth so far? No, it is way too hot out. We're in a bit of a heat wave in Maine right now, and as a result, our super insulated walls, normally that keep our neighbors quiet and all that, are just making it uncomfortable to be in here. Very loud music. I'm very sorry. One sec. It is just stupid hot right now, is what I was saying. Like I said, 90 degrees ish in my office. It's gone down to 86. The windows are sticking because the paint has melted to the frame. So I'm hoping that the fan will actually work. I've got my washcloth on my neck, so that way I can cool myself down. Little heat trick for you. If you want to bring your temperature down, put it on your, put something cold on your neck, and that'll bring the temperature down a little bit. Did I tell you they need AC even up here? Yeah. I'm kind of hoping that this just stops, so I'm damp now. Everywhere needs AC now. See, this is how I know that my landlord is based, because he's aware of global warming and doesn't call it anything else. It's only just starting. If that's true, I am getting an AC unit. I don't care. We have the money. But it's not global warming, it's climate change. Okay, so it turns out that is some weird psyop by fossil fuel people, which is just such a weird thing. I don't really understand how that splitting that. Yeah, apparently that is a thing. Whatever you want to call it. Yeah, our temperatures are going to drop around Friday, which means that tomorrow will suck as well. So I've got my presentation for y'all tomorrow. I need to actually work on that some. I did mostly house chores and then worked on watching the guys replace the smoke alarms. They were 11 years old. Yeah, it kind of makes sense in the fact that it's both, really. And I feel like climate change does do a better job of explaining what it is. But at the end of the day, it's that we're fucking up the ozone and shit. And that is allowing it to be hotter, like a blanket, keeping the heat in from the sun. With all the stuff. I'm drinking Moxie again today because I need caffeine, but I also need to not die. We had an issue last night. So last night I did something that I don't normally do. I went to bed without any clothes on, right? Because it was still 80 at night, and it's just the fuck are you doing, right? So anyway, there was some slamming around downstairs, and so I literally had that moment that everyone talks about when it's well, what if you were naked? When someone was trying to break in. And Turns out my answer to that is to just go down there regardless, dick out. I have no idea what was causing the slamming sound. Ghost, probably. Because as far as I could tell, there was nothing going on. And the walls are thick enough that we should not be able to hear our neighbors. So I don't know. Slugs, yeah. Trying to do a break and enter again, man. Asshole slugs. So yeah, if you're wondering what, I mean, I no longer wonder that. Ghost slugs? 1800s ghosts in your area? Yeah, I mean, like, sure. How do you feel about Yogi Bear? I have no strong feelings towards Yogi Bear one way or another. I mean, I had my knife on me. It's not a huge knife, but, like, it's a knife, you know? It's still, like, this is not going to be a fun thing to see a naked dude with a huge dick coming at you with a tiny little knife. Like, it's still, like... Did you reveal what the presentation is about? No. It's not, like, a proper presentation, but, I do need to do some work on it, probably today. So giant knife, tiny dick, different energy. Feel like you need a bigger knife if you don't have anything going on. It's compensating. Who wins a fight? No rules. Yogi or Smokey? Smokey is like a legitimate bear, you know? Yogi is not. Yogi would starve to death if not for his theft of picnic baskets. Smokey is ready to square up with someone who started a small fire. Yogi is smarter than the average bear? Yeah. But do you think Smokey is the average bear? Dude dresses himself. He has an axe. He says important slogans like, only you can prevent forest fires. Right? Yogi doesn't do that. I think they're, yeah, I mean, I think they're both smarter than the average bear. I found a video documenting various planking deaths. That sounds horrible. I have no interest in watching that. At all. That sounds, I don't, I remember when planking was a thing. I don't remember hearing about too many people dying, but, you know, there's that. Yogi wears clothes too. I'm just saying, wearing clothes is just a sign that you're smarter than the average bear. I remember the Harlem Shake. Yeah, Smokey doesn't just let his dick, I'm gonna say it, Yogi is a bit of a sex pest, because he walks around with his dick out. Smokey has at least the ability to, like, I don't know, wear, like, common decency. Nothing saying that Smokey's not rocking a G-string under that, but you know what? If he wants to do that in his own time, he can. Also, can't Smokey turn into a giant or something? I'm not aware of this lore. I think he's a naturalist. I mean, I guess if it's okay for me to walk around my house with my dick out, it's probably okay for Smokey to walk around his house forest. I heard people cut whales into their wrists and die. Man, I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like you may have misunderstood what they were saying, because that doesn't make sense. Like, I have no idea where to even begin with that. Smokey is the total narc for Ranger Smith. Listen, the question is who would win in a fight, not who am I voting for, you know? Yogi does, like, constant crimes. I'd want Yogi to win that fight, but I don't think he does. Smokey comes armed. Is this the blue whale challenge that the YouTube chatters? Oh. Let me private window open that. Blue whale challenge. Ah. Yeah. Blue whale, also known as the blue whale challenge, is a social network phenomenon dating from 2016 that has been claimed to exist in several countries. It is a game, quote, reportedly, this is from Wikipedia, consisting of a series of tasks assigned to players by administrators over 50 days, initially innocuous before introducing elements of self-harm, and the final challenge being the player must kill themselves. Police in Russia have extensively issued warnings against the game. Police in other countries have also done warnings. Did you know there's no furry porn of Smokey the Bear because it is a federal crime to depict him in a way that is not related to his position as a forest watcher for the US? You can't figure out a way to like have like a porn plot reason for him to take some dick or dole it out like. Scam call. So wait, no, like you can't do like one of those porno ones where it's like, oh hey, I can't pay for rent. Is there some other way I can pay? Kind of thing. Like you can't do some equivalent of that? I'm going to go get donuts. Do you want some? Apparently I'm supposed to like Dunkin' Donuts now. Is it a felony to look at Smokey the Bear porn or just to commission it? E621 has 107 pieces tagged as Smokey the Bear. Is it someone's job in the FBI to like look that up, or did they just like let it go? Do you think Smokey would be disappointed in us? We keep having fires. I don't know if the porn would be something that he'd be upset about. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. But yeah, no, it turns out people have committed suicide as a result of the blue whale challenge. It honestly sounds very similar to like the Momo challenge stuff. Saying it's back. I mean, there is a picture of someone who carved a whale into their arm with extra eyes. Representative image. So it's not even a real image? Is it a AI? Why did you... Okay. Well, I mean, the fires, not the porn. Yeah. I mean, obviously the fires. Yeah, he's definitely going to be upset about the fires because we keep having gender reveals, and gender reveals make Smokey the Bear very sad. So, yeah, I would imagine that he's not a fan of that shit. At all. Let's see. Yeah, I should probably make some, Is Smokey putting out? I don't know. Fires. Oh. Like, yeah, can we do something real basic? Like, maybe like a cake? I like the idea of a cake. It's pretty straightforward. And the original intent behind the first one was just like they weren't able to have kids for the longest time, and they didn't really make it into like a, you know, whatever thing. It was just like baby. And also just like, I don't know, there's so much stress that goes into like setting something like that up. Why not just do like a, I don't know, like a baby shower like a normal person? Is Smokey a top or a bottom? Smokey is a top. Smokey is a top. There's no way that he's not a top. He tells you what to do, man. Only you can prevent forest fires. He tells you what to do, not the other way around. How about Yogi? Boo Boo is a bottom. It's better to wait for the first 7 months of pregnancy to do a baby shower because miscarriages are fairly common in first conceptions. Yes. Boo Boo is a child. How old is Boo Boo? He's his best friend. Status is active. Gender is male. Physical appearance. Notes and trivia. It is apparent that Boo Boo is simply an adult bear who is short of stature. He's also voiced by the same person who did Ranger Smith's voice. Boo Boo is an adult bear. Short King. I knew I kind of a... The only exception is in Yogi's Space Race and Galaxy Goof Ups, in which Boo Boo's place was taken by a new character, Scare Bear. So there you go. He's just a little guy. He's just a little fella, but he's totally a fucking bottom. Who the fuck is Scare Bear? I don't know, man. I have no idea. And I don't pretend to know things about Boo Boo. Aside from the fact that he is a power bottom. Not even a power bottom. You know? Hololive is trending. What did Hololive do now? Are the posters behind Rev? So those are paintings. And one of them might be. There are only 4 Hololive Justice members. Okay. This really just strikes me as a nothing. Trending because of VTubers. Okay. Hermes is crooked. Yeah. Someone messaged me about buying it, but when I was like, where do you want me to, like, what's this address that I need to send it to so I can, like, give you an estimate on how much it'll be? It just, like, didn't... Yeah, Boo Boo was arrested, or I guess Justin Timberlake was arrested for drunk driving. How the fuck do you do drunk driving as like an adult who has more money than sense? Like, wouldn't it be relatively easy for him to just get an Uber or like, hey manager, I'm shit faced, come pick me up? I'm gonna put up my washcloth. He has affluenza. Yeah, I mean, too rich to be punished. Kind of answer your own question on a more money than sense thing. Yeah, I'm aware. I should probably fix that. Okay. Here, hold on. Give me a second. Also, I need to check the camera. Okay, cool. We're good. Let me load up Twitch on my phone. Okay. I've got Twitch on my phone, so I need you guys to let me know when it's like straight, okay? Good. Looks good, right? Okay, cool. I kind of want to hang this one up as well, but I don't really have a space for it in the office. But it turned out well. That one I probably need to put up on the website as well. Boy. Can I get this cable to not be wrapped around my chair? There we are. All right. That one turned out good. All right. Well, the plan for today is that I'm going to play some more of that, was it Furry Squadron? Whisker Squadron Survivor. It recently, as of today, got an update that adds like a single player campaign mode where they do stuff. And that's neat. So why don't I go ahead and switch the thingy over to that. People on After Hours, here comes the flick. I'm gonna drink a little bit more of this and do that. All right.